Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. This is so weird.
I know. I'm actually so excited.
Me too.
Oh my
I've
god.
always 50 million times I've been like, oh my gosh, I want to start a podcast. Now all my friends are like, no.
Yeah. I think I always hear like your typical like white man be like, "Oh my god, me and my best friend
I
would
need
be,"
to start a pod.
and like all they're gonna talk about is like money, bitches,
Yeah, for real. Or like
weed,
alpha male, the alpha male.
alpha,
I'm the alpha. Like what? No.
Tesla, Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
They always
Bitcoin's
talk
the
about that.
worst.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
So today we're just gonna do a little get to know the hosts because we don't really know what we're doing. So we're just here. We got some fun questions. We'll probably start yapping.
Mhm.
So you can get to hear us do that.
Okay.
You wanna go first or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. So what's your star sign? Wait, we should probably say our names.
Oh, James Garcia.
Haley Kelly.
Okay, actually, what is a star sign?
It's like, are you for real?
Like, do you mean like your sun, like your rising moon?
Yeah, like your Aquarius or like.
Oh, like just my
Capricorn.
main
Yeah,
sign.
yeah, the sun. Sorry, that's my bad.
I'm a Gemini.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm an Aquarius.
Okay.
Should we do our like rising and stuff?
Yes. Wait.
Okay, I know mine, so you can.
Let me pull up my Snapchat.
Oh, okay. Period. I am my moon is Cancer, which means I'm really emotional, which tracks.
Correct.
And my rising is Gemini.
My moon is Virgo and my rising is Scorpio, which honestly the Scorpio I do see and the moon in Virgo is crazy because I feel like a lot of the friends that I've had are all like Virgos, like my closest friends like in high school or like, yeah. And I think my dad's a Capricorn, so
it's crazy.
That's on par.
That tracks. So slay. Mm-hmm. Okay, next question.
Okay. Oh, favorite slushy flavor. I was thinking about this question earlier, and I had a conversation with one of my friends about the Burger King like slushy flavors, and it was like
there's like 3, right?
Yeah, it was like Coke, cherry, blue. But then they had like the orange one, and I was like, It was so good. It was so good. But I think I've been to 7-Eleven and I really like their cherry ones, which yeah. I went Casey's has also a good cherry one, but it's not equally good to the one at 7-Eleven.
Okay, that track. I've never been to 7-Eleven before. So.
It's good. It's really good. They have like the cheapest food, which is probably like 3D printed, but like you know what? That's fine.
That's okay. As long as it tastes good, but for the budget, you know.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go with a classic like blue icy, like ICEE brand, like icy
with that funk ass
with
like
the
polar bear. The funk ass polar bear on their like.
Bro, bring him back, please. Next question. Got a little bit off topic there. Is go to McDonald's meal. I'm pulling up to McDonald's usually at 11 p.m. at night.
Okay.
And I'm always getting a burger, just one singular burger.
Okay.
Plain. Don't like ketchup or mayo. I love dill pickles, but I don't like McDonald's pickles. I can't. I don't know why. But a plain burger with cheeseburger. I'm getting the fries.
Okay.
I'm getting a Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get like a set of the apple slices if I'm like I need something refreshing. But that's only sometimes, occasionally. Ooh, and sometimes I just go to McDonald's to get the cookies, and those shits are raw. Like that's raw when you get them, but they're so good.
No, I used to work at McDonald's, like in high school for like a month.
That's so fun.
And like the cookies are crazy. Like if I remember correctly, they have like a microwave. It's literally a microwave. They call it a microwave. And you'd put the cookies in, and like you would have to be so careful because they could give you like 3rd-degree burns because they were hot as fuck.
What?
And 2, they were just like so like easily like gooey and like basically raw. So like you'd like serve them raw.
Okay. No, but I love that though, because I love cookie dough.
Yeah, even though you could get like salmonella.
That's okay though. Who out here has gotten salmonella in the lab? Like that's what I want to know, because I know no one that's gotten, but everyone's always like, oh my gosh.
Would that be like equivalent to like food poisoning?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
Also, it just doesn't make sense. Like, bro, are you gonna let a cookie dough like get to me like that?
People with allergies, like nut allergies, I'm like, are you kidding?
You're gonna let a nut get to you?
I'm kidding. Are you serious though? Ernie, do you know Ernie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's allergic to nuts. Just tree nuts though, because I think he can have peanuts. But when we went to a convention or something, he got this little card that said nut free because he can't have nuts.
Oh, he can't have nuts.
No. Which I don't know. Yeah.
Well, my to-go McDonald's order.
To go?
My go-to McDonald's order is well, first off, I need to have my large Diet Coke.
Okay, yeah.
I love Diet Coke. Something about getting a large McDonald's Coke, Diet McDonald's Coke.
Okay.
It just has like this like, ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, just a little.
It's like, yeah, it like is so refreshing and like so crisp.
Okay, but no, have you seen the the food theory about that?
The Diet Coke?
Or just like McDonald's beverages.
Oh, no.
So what McDonald's does is most other places they have like the soda and the syrup chilled when they leave, like when you pour it out.
Yeah.
But at McDonald's it like is stored chilled. So when it leaves, it's already cold. It's like the machine isn't. So that's why it's more crisp. I don't think I'm doing a great job explaining that.
No, I know what you mean.
Okay, thank you.
When the drinks like come out, like you don't do it yourself. Like it's a machine that does it by itself. So I'm assuming like the machine is like has
and
it like stored.
The normal ones they like flash freeze when it leaves.
Yeah.
At McDonald's it's like stored chilled. So it's already like and then you add the ice to it, even more cold.
More crisp.
And the syrup is like there's more syrup in McDonald's drinks because they calculate for the water of the ice melting.
Oh.
Yeah. So at first,
so they're smart.
Yeah. So the first sip, it's like, oh, got a little bit more. I don't know how I did that dance, but yeah. So sorry.
Oh my God. Something that will always make me laugh on TikTok is like the one video of like the dad being like, oh no, they're like at family dinner and then they're eating beans. And then the mom's like, these beans are a little zesty. And the dad's like, oh, let me try it. And then he's like, they are a little zesty.
That's crazy.
This is funny. Oh, my go-to McDonald's meal. The large Diet Coke. So because I am big, fat, and greedy, I do get a quarter pounder.
That's okay.
With everything on it.
Okay, I respect that.
And then some fries. If I'm feeling extra fat and greedy, I'll get a large. Like this is like a holiday for me.
Okay.
Like the moment I get the large Diet Coke, large fries, and a quarter pounder, you know I'm either A, down in the trenches, or B, like I just need to pick me up. Like,
it's like you get that, you're sitting down, we're finding the right YouTube video to watch before we start eating.
Yes, or eating in silence with my friend in the car.
Ooh.
Like lot. I feel like a lot of people think it's awkward, but it's not.
No, because you're like so busy, like
eating. Like I eat it in like 10 minutes, but you know what?
It's good.
But it was so
good.
good.
Let's not talk to ruin this meal. Like that's what I'm thinking.
I'm a very like nonverbal.
Me too, because like I don't want to be like stopping my chewing to like talk, and then I'll be like chewing mid chew, and then they'll ask me a question. I'll be like, my mouth's full. Like I don't know why you did that, but now I have to wait, and it's even more awkward.
Or like I can't hear what I'm chewing.
Oh, and then I'm like, can you say that again?
I'm like, sorry, I was like munching on this quarter pounder.
And then I'm like, do I wait to respond or do I like cover my mouth and then respond while still chewing? Like what?
But I don't want to cover my mouth and I don't want to stop eating.
That's what I'm saying.
Because this food is so good. So good. Why would I stop eating?
For real? Never ever.
Okay,
next question is favorite shape of ice cube. See, I like a good like a rectangle, like a small rectangle, like Starbucks ice. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Like, because it's small and it's like thinner, so it's like not as bad as on your teeth. I hate the crescent moon shape, like the big ass ones. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why would we do this?
I hate those. Those are like, or ooh, I like Cane's. Cane's is ice. It's like small, like and crunchy.
Or Jimmy John's.
Okay.
Jimmy John's are like small cubes. Anything small, like the small ice.
Oh my god. Or like honestly,
Chick-fil-A ice.
sometimes if I'm in the mood for it, like the chunky ice. But like then like
I like the round cylindrical chunky ice.
yeah, where there's like holes in it. Ooh. Something about it. And then I'll just like use my straw and like poke through the ice and see if I can.
Yeah, and then bring it up like a little fork. Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Eat it like the ice is like a kebab or something. Yeah.
That's crazy. You want to say the next one?
Favorite dream you've had?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go first.
Okay. So, I did not prepare for this. I'm trying to think of one that I had recently. Trying to think of the ones that I explained to like on my story. You know, I needed to make that story so bad because I needed like an outlet to like put my dreams out there.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no one's gonna believe me if I like tell them that I have whack ass dreams. But if it's like documented that I'm consistently having like 2-hour long feature length films of dreams, then they'll be like, oh
it's
yeah,
like a dream journal.
Yeah, real. I feel like the kid from fucking Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah.
You feel in my dream journal.
Is that not the same movie as the send him to the principal's office
Yeah,
immediately? Is it?
Have him, yeah, cause he's in class, and Max is like, he ruined my dream journal, and then Linus is like, I did not send it to the principal's office and have him expelled.
Wait, which one are one of those two? Shark Boy?
Yes, they're both Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Wait, what?
They're both Shark, cause that's before Shark Boy and Lava Girl get there. Because Max is dreaming about Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I was saying if one of those two characters.
Oh, neither.
Oh, okay.
Neither.
Okay.
Shark Boy does do the dream.
Oh my god. I recently saw like a video of that and how the editing is so bad. And that literally isn't him. That isn't him dancing. I think so. I could be making that shit up. But I swear, I saw a TikTok. It's like, the editing was so bad in that.
The bubbles where he's like, oh my god.
It's so bad.
The green screen?
Yeah, and that dancing, it isn't him. It's some like
That's
the
crazy.
other dancer dressed.
Can we talk about how he filmed Jacob Lautner, Taylor Lautner filmed Twilight 2 years after Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Like what? Yeah.
Little boy to grown man.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not real.
That's real.
I don't think.
You can Google that and check.
I'm Googling. I'm fact checking this.
Okay, well, I'm thinking, I'm just gonna, this may not be my favorite dream, but this is the first dream that I ever remember having, and it's actually a nightmare. So, probably I've told this story 5 million times because I don't know why I gained like consciousness when I was 2, but I vividly remember this being my first nightmare. So, in my old house, I'm sleeping. I'm by myself. My parents are out for whatever reason. And my cousin's babysitting me because I'm like 6 at the time. Was it right?
3 years. Like, but it's still like, damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I need the Shark Boy to Jacob glow up.
I know. That's crazy. Like little boy to tall man.
Yeah.
Have you seen that TikTok of the girl being like talking about Taylor Swift and she's like, she's just little girl and
she's like 30, isn't she?
Yeah. But she's being like, she's the girl in this TikTok is like a millennial, but she's like, she's little baby girl and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Travis Scott is a big boy.
Oh.
And it's like,
no, I see that. And I'm like, how do you post this? And one, how do you think of this idea and be like, this is a good idea, record it, and then watch it back and still think, oh, this is such a good idea, and then post it?
It's just like, oh my god,
maybe I just hate myself so much that I like overanalyze everything. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I'm a very like insecure person to be like thinking like this, but it's just like there's this other TikTok person that like they were making a cake and it's like they're so like Gen Z. Do you know who I'm talking about? And I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm glad she's like finding her passion.
You know, yeah.
And you know what?
And I can't judge her for that.
I know. I was gonna say, you know what? I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
And I'll watch them at 2 a.m. and I'll scroll and I'll like all of them.
Yeah. There's this TikTok page where this lady's like rendering her own fat, and it's like this whole, or like beef tallow. She's making tallow.
Yeah.
I eat that shit up at like 2 a.m. I'm like, okay, now I gotta watch it all. Cause like each time it gets like more pure, the fat. Cause you're like,
Actually, what are you talking about?
so like, I don't even really know, but I think she takes the bones or something and she boils them or whatever, or the meat or whatever. And then she like tries to get the fat out.
I think I know.
And
what
then
you're
she
talking,
like,
yeah.
it's like clarifying it. So then she can use it and like for like cooking or like making soap or something.
Okay.
I don't know. But each time it gets clear, and I'm like, yes, you go, girl.
Yes, extract that
Yes.
fat. Oh my god. No, but what were we even like the question?
my nightmare, my very first nightmare.
Okay.
So in my house, I'm all alone except for my cousin's babysitting me. And then suddenly there's all these people here. There's a party. I'm 6 and all these old people are here, and I'm like, what is going on? And then eventually they like just suddenly they all disappear. And my cousin sat in a chair in front of the TV watching Barnyard, and I was like, my parents won't let me watch Barnyard, so you're gonna have to watch this alone. And then my point of view pans around her face. So let's say the Celsius is my cousin. I'm like right here. And by the time I get around here, her face, like her body, her skin's gone. It's just like the muscular anatomy.
Ew.
How I knew what that looked like at 6, beyond me. But and it wasn't like gross. It was just like the muscle with the white lines and everything. And I was like, oh, this is
with
weird.
Like, the tissues and everything.
Yeah. And then it pans back around, and then she's Spider-Man suddenly. And then Spider-Man's a bad guy in my dream. And then Spider-Man's chasing me around now, and I'm like scared as fuck. I'm like, what is going on? And then I go into my brother's room and I hide behind a door, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I like escaped him. But then I didn't. So Spider-Man walks in the room, and then he finds me, and I like fall to the ground. And then he's like towering over me. And I vividly remember the thing I said right before I woke up, and before he was about to like attack me or whatever. I was like, can I have some grape juice? And then I woke up. I didn't even like grape juice. I still don't like grape juice. And then I just remember waking up and being so baffled. Like, because I'd never had a nightmare before. So I was like, what the fuck was that?
Can I have grape juice?
Like, I was so anxious. Yeah, and I was like, I remember being like, I don't even fucking like grape juice. Like, why would I ask someone that's about to kill me for grape juice that I don't even like? Like, what was I trying to stall?
Can I have grape juice?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck I was on.
But I do. I don't know. I'm really bad at like remembering dreams. But one dream that I did have, it's not my favorite dream, but it's just the one that comes up to my head, is when I was in like middle school, I think. Well, I had this dream in middle school, but it was a dream about like when I was in 5th grade, where I was going to my 5th grade class, and it was like chilly outside, and I was so cold, and I was like, why am I so cold? Like in my head, I was like, oh, I have like a coat and everything, but it's whatever. I get to school, and people are like looking at me, and I'm like, what is going on? And then I get to like the door of like the classroom, and then my teacher's like, why are you naked?
No.
And then, dude, no. And this is so bad because like, I think that is the start of like just so much. I don't know. It's just crazy because it's like, yeah, like so much anxiety now. Like I remember like waking up and being like, oh my God.
I hate those dreams.
Like I had to wake up and like I almost the next day was gonna like say sorry to my teacher that I went to school naked that day, but I didn't. But like it was just the anxiety that like got to me. I was like, oh my God, what if it happened? That happens a lot to me. Like I'll wake up and like I'll think about how like I accidentally killed someone or I texted the wrong person. And then I'll be like, oh. And I'll check my phone and I'll be like, oh no, please, no, please.
Thank God. Like no, guys, I can't afford that.
No, and it's so bad because then it'll ruin like the entire day for me.
Yeah, like I wake up and I'm like, oh, the day's already ruined.
Yeah, like
vibe's already off.
Like I had a dream where like I texted a specific person I shouldn't have, and then I like woke up and like checked my phone so fast. I was like, oh my God, please no, please tell me I didn't. And like I was actually freaking out in my room, but then I saw that I didn't text this person. I was like, okay.
The worst is
Yeah.
when you have like a really good dream and you wake up and you're like, oh, this isn't real. Like
Oh.
that. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
There's this one I had with a boy, and it was like, oh my gosh, everything's so super slaying good right now. And then I woke up and I was like, so happy. And then it hit me and I remembered, and I was just that like none of it's real. So I was like, I like died a little bit inside. I like.
Yeah, I did have a similar dream, but this is like, it's a crazy dream. The dream was like, we were in the recital hall, but I was seated in like the chair I was in like freshman year cycle and honor band, which was like in the very back. I was like last chair, clarinet, whatever.
That's okay.
But in my dream, I was sitting in that spot, and I was sitting next to a specific person that I will not say the name.
Yeah, that's probably good.
But this person, I remember like talking to this person, like being so shy and being like, oh, like, yeah, like my music's kind of hard. And then we started playing, we had a break. And then in my dream, the back of the recital hall was like a grocery store. Like specifically was like a Dollar General. And I remember going behind the recital hall, going into the store, and then going back further down the store where like the fridges are. And I remember looking at the milk, I think. And then the guy, like, he approached me and we were just like following each other. And like in the span of this 10-minute break, we managed to like get to know each other deeply in a different level. And then we started dating. And then we came back from that 10-minute break dating. And then I woke up, I was like, okay, so
none of that was real.
Oh, so none of that
and
was
love
real.
is fake.
Love is fake. Love is fake.
A scam.
Yeah,
I had that with like someone I didn't even know. Like my brain just made up a person, and I was like, oh my god, my soulmate. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, this is not real. He's not even real. So I didn't even have someone that I could like attach that to. I was like, oh, this took a turn.
I know. This is like getting so sad. Oh
okay.
my god.
Next question. Favorite side dish at a meal? Go to. If you're like, if I could have one side dish for the rest of my, or like you could only have one for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Before I say anything, there's a joke that I heard from another podcast called Emergency Intercom, where Drew was like, well, I'm sure he didn't make this up, but he read it from somewhere. But he was like, side bitches be fighting with other side bitches. Coleslaw versus corn. That's.
Which one are you?
I think corn. No. My favorite side dish. I love. Okay, when I go to Texas Roadhouse, you know how you can get like two side.
Yeah.
It's two sides, right? I love the green beans.
Okay.
I don't know, and I know it's weird.
No, that's valid. Live your truth.
But it's like so good. Like,
but the bacon, do they have bacon in it?
Yes, it has bacon in it. It's so good.
Does it have onions in it?
No.
Okay.
But
maybe once again. But whenever my grandma makes green beans, she puts onions and bacon in it. And I don't like onions, so I'm like, but I love bacon and green beans. Whenever I make them, I put the can and then I add some garlic powder and salt and pepper and butter.
Stop.
Oh my god!
Do you add
so good.
the crunchy like onion pieces on top, or you our favorite?
But
side
no,
dish?
I don't like green bean casserole though. I don't know about that. Like I like green beans, but not green bean casserole.
What's the difference?
So I think it has like cream of mushroom soup or whatever.
Oh,
or
that's
something.
good.
And I just like I can't get past that. Yeah, I don't like the creamy green beans.
Cream.
No, thank you. Next.
So what's your favorite side dish?
Mine is hands down. There's no competition. Cheesy potatoes. I love cheesy potatoes, like the hash browns. You know.
What?
You've never had? No, you're
cheesy
potatoes.
potatoes.
With me. Yeah. Cheesy potatoes.
No, I don't know.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
It's like, okay, so it's like hash brown. Normally, when we make it, we get frozen hash browns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we had like cream cheese and shredded cheese and probably something else. I don't know. I've never really made it before, but I know that it's good. Or maybe it's cheesy hash browns. I don't fucking know. I don't know even. Maybe I'm a fake fan, but it's so good. It's just like a good potato with cheese.
So like
Like cheesy hash browns.
Okay.
Kind of in the name.
You know what I learned this year is actually no, like last semester that white people love their tater tot casserole.
I don't like tater tots. I like tater tots, but I don't like tater tot casserole.
I don't.
I'm not a big casserole person in general.
No, I don't know what tater tot casserole. Bitch, y'all be making casseroles out of anything, bro. Bitch, I'm gonna make a Celsius casserole. Honestly.
It's fucking Celsius cream of fucking mushroom soup.
Onion pieces, onion chunks.
Fucking peach. My mom makes this dish every single fucking holiday gathering. It's cottage cheese, like orange jello packet, mixes it in, Cool Whip, and like mandarin oranges on top. It's not for me. I bet it's good. I don't like fruity cottage cheese. Like I put salt and pepper on my cottage cheese.
People eat cottage. That is like insane to me. That like it's like I don't know. Maybe I just haven't tried cottage cheese, but I just personally like something about it's like
traumatizing.
It's like weird. It's like white and like chunky. Yeah. Like it looks like vomit.
Okay, yeah. I couldn't do the texture until I was like in second grade. Like I hated cottage cheese. And then I tried it once on my grandparents and I was like, okay, this shit kind of good. Put a lot of salt in there. I have a really bad problem. Sodium addiction.
Maybe I need to try some.
It's pretty good. You got to get like I hate when the curds are like soft. Like I don't like that. I like the firm ones.
Oh my god. I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah.
I need to try cottage cheese.
You gotta get the old fashioned Anderson Erickson brand. That's the best dairy brand I've ever.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we can try it sometime.
The cottage cheese? Oh.
Well, and it was baffling to me because I always my parents always put like pepper on their cottage cheese. So when I learned that one of my friends associated cottage cheese with like blueberries or peaches and fruit, I was like, oh, like that's different. Like it's just like opened my eyes. I'm like, damn, like people have such different perceptions on things.
On cottage cheese.
Yeah. Well, like not just cottage cheese.
You find out that people add different stuff on cottage cheese. The world is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think just cheeses in general are like terrifying.
I love cheese.
It's
I love cheese so much.
Like
the cheese from Amsterdam, that was crazy. I bought some and I took it home and I ate the block.
Oh.
It was so good.
I don't know what it is, but I just can't have like stinky cheese.
Yeah, that's not like I hate blue cheese. Blue cheese is not for me.
At like Buffalo Wild Wings, when people are like, "Give me that blue cheese,"
I'm like, "What?"
I'm like,
"Do you hate like?"
Oh, so food? you love to nibble on socks, don't you?
Yeah. Oh.
You love to nibble on some socks.
Oh, you just don't like things that taste good. I get it now. Yeah,
it's always ranch. No, yeah, and it reminds me of like when you had bean. Like, have you ever had bamboozled? Like done the bamboozle challenge?
Yes.
There's oh my god, so rancid. There's like a flavor of like one of the beans. It's either like something like fruity. It's like something fruity and then like dirty sock.
Ooh.
Oh my god, and the dirty sock is quite horrendous. It's so bad. I actually like almost started crying because it just tastes like old like sweaty socks and like I don't know what the fuck that tastes like, but it must have tasted like that because it said it tasted like old socks. So
I just got a flashback to the dog food one. That's just horrendous.
It's something about like oh my god, that was like my biggest fear when I was like younger, like eating those. My twin brother, he took it like a champ. Like we would play it and I would always pussy out because something about me is I love to pussy out.
Oh, for real.
But he would like always take the black ones. It was either the skunk or black licorice, and then he'd do
both bad flavors.
Which but like I think
what's better than me?
And then it would be the brown one, which is the dog food or chocolate. I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's chocolate.
But I was always so scared because I was like, no, please, I don't want this taste in my mouth.
The thing about the dog food and the chocolate one is you could never tell at the beginning.
No.
Which is unsettling. Why would that be that? I feel bad for the people who would have to like taste test that shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, could you imagine?
Like several times be like, oh, it's not nasty enough. Get into there.
No, like I wouldn't be able to.
I just really want to try the chamoy pickle kit. Like I just want to get my Red 40 in. Like
for real. Anytime I drink like a Powerade, like the red Powerade, I'm like, I love Red 40.
Red 40, microplastics. Ooh. No, but I really wanted to try it because I see a lot of it on TikTok. I'm like, It also looks really good.
That's what I'm saying. I love chamoy. I love tahini. I'm bringing my own tahini. There's not tahini in the
or like the
fucking
Hispanic,
thing.
the Ringles. What's it called? It's like a Hispanic candy. It's like the rope ones. I don't know the name of it.
Oh, are they like the sour?
Like the
like
sour
strips?
strings. Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the it is included in the chamoy pickle kit, so
okay.
you'll see it. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. I'll let you know how that goes.
Okay.
I think what gets me off with the bagged pickles is the texture. Like I want a good crispy pickle,
Okay.
not like a
Like
soft pickle. Ooh, yeah. You don't have to do that.
Yeah. No.
Chamoy pickle.
I think the brand it's called like
those are
like,
okay.
those
like
are awful.
they're weird. It's like whack. Like it's like a cousin to a pickle. Like yes, they're pickled, but like I don't know what the fuck they're using to pickle them.
They're also like really like thickly cut and like they don't even taste good. It's like
they forgot to put the dill in there. Like it's just vinegar.
So it's just like a cucumber and some vinegar and they call it a dill pickle.
Which is like just like
it tastes awful.
It's not a pickle, it's a pickled cucumber.
Yeah,
let's get that
so
straight.
Bad.
Why are like pickled cucumbers pickles, but everything else is like pickled egg? Like why is it not just pickled cucumber? Like was that the OG pickle?
Probably.
That's crazy.
It's like, have you heard the story of like this is just a stupid story, but have you heard the story of the guy who like started making potato chips?
Oh yeah, isn't that not real though?
No, in my head it's real and it's gonna be
okay.
real.
No, for real. We talked about that in like tag one day in 2nd grade. We were like, she was just telling us stories, and I was like, that's crazy. That would be me though, because I'd be petty like that.
And it's like if it weren't for because it was how'd the story go?
It was like chef. He was like the customer kept asking for like the crispy potatoes, and he kept sending them back to the chef and be like, I want them thinner and crispier and saltier. And the chef got so pissed that he was like, okay, I'm gonna make them as thin as I fucking want because you keep asking, and I'm gonna make them as salty as fucking possible. And then brings them out, and the guy's like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. What do you call this or something?
Potato
chips.
Chip.
That's nice. That was good.
No, yeah, but that story is deep in
near
my
and
heart.
dear to my heart.
It's near dear.
I think about that at least 2 times a year.
That's my Roman Empire, actually.
Oh, for real?
Potato chips.
Mine?
That's a lie.
Mine is 5 Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, your shirt? Can you show your shirt?
Yeah. I got this 4 days ago. It's Springtrap.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 5 Nights at Freddy's. Oh, no. Right here.
5 Nights at Freddy's.
The fact that Jack Black wasn't in the FNAF movie is like
he really should have been.
Like he was doing so much PR for them, like, and for what?
Really? Like, or Matt Pat should have been in it.
Matt Pat was in it.
Or not Matt Pat, I mean
Markiplier. He was supposed to be the security guard at the beginning, but there was like filming conflicts because he was doing his movie.
Bruh.
Iron Lung.
He should have just dropped the movie.
Oh. I'm actually really excited to see how that turns out. Have you like played
his
the game
movie?
or whatever? Yeah. It's based on a video game.
What game?
Iron Lung.
I've heard of it.
It's like the character that you play as, I think, is imprisoned, and it's like, oh, you got to go to this planet where like there's a sea of blood and do whatever, and you go in like a submarine, and it's like, oh, if you live, then you're free, but you're probably gonna die. So
that reminds me of like these like this niche game.
Stardew Valley?
No, it's called Life is Strange. Life Strange Life. It's like the one where you. Oh, I'm gonna search it up.
I also have to search up one.
Life is Strange. It's like, oh my god, yes, Life is Strange. Where it's like, where you can like make decisions, and I love video games where you can like choose your destiny.
Yes.
Because then at first, when I first play it, I'm like, I wanted to get the best outcome, and then I'll play it again. I'm like, let me make this character's life miserable.
Exactly. Like,
let me be a bitch. Let me like make enemies.
Be for real. Or like the Walking Dead series, the games by Telltale. That's good. That's a good fucking game.
When I was younger, like I would like watch so many like playthroughs and like see all the outcomes. I'd be like, wow, this is so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, revolutionary. Like people who make these types of games,
you're doing God's work. Minecraft story mode,
their ass ate.
Oh, I wouldn't, but there's this other game called What Remains of Edith Finch. Jacksepticeye played it a while ago, and it's like it's not choose your own adventure, but it's about this girl and her whole family is like cursed. And so her grandma passes away and she goes to the main character that you play as.
Yeah.
It's her granddaughter and she goes back to the original house, which is like a bunch of constructions and add-ons to the side. And she's like uncovering like how all of her family members died and like she's like living through what they were going through.
Yeah.
And it's like the storytelling and the visuals is so cool. And it's like morbid in a way that you're like that you don't realize it until like everything's over.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
You like reflect on it.
Yeah. Like it like puts you into the character and like one of them they die because they like fall off a swing. But they paint it like the kid loves space and he wants to go to space and that's all he wants to do. So he's trying to like swing to jump off this cliff or whatever so then he can go up to outer space. And so when he jumps, he's like, oh yes, like I finally did it, like I finally made it. But bro's dead.
He killed himself.
Yeah. Like devastating. And there's another one where this dude is paranoid, so he makes a bunker and he lives in there forever. And then one day he's like, nah, I'm like, why am I paranoid? So he goes outside and right as he does, he gets hit by like a train. Sorry, I'm spoiling this. This is it's an old game if you haven't.
Yeah. I mean, it like reminds me of like Final Destination.
Ooh.
Not really. But like these like graphic things you're saying, it just reminds me of Final Destination.
It's not painted as super graphic too. It's like
insinuating of like I know what you mean.
And like what the thing that I really like is for like the kids' stories, it really puts it into like this childlike perspective. Like it's not gruesome, it's not morbid, but when you think about it, you're like, oh, like this is the story of how these people died. And it's not depictions of what actually happened to them, it's just what they like think or you know.
Ooh.
I don't know how to say that.
No, I understand what you're trying to say. Yeah.
You know?
It's like cool. It's like
yeah, I could go on and on about this, but I won't.
But yeah, it just reminds me of what's it called? What I say? The Final Destination. Final Destination movies.
Anytime I'm in a plan, I'm like, oh shit, what am I saying?
I like so bad want to watch that movie on one. Like I want to watch the movie on one because I feel like that would like mortify me. But like I want to experience that because like as a little kid, my older brother like he loved those movies and so like I'd watch them. I think it's the second one where like they're on the roller coaster. That one's I watched that one at a young age and since then and it still like to this day like I can't get on any rides without thinking about the possibility that this ride is gonna like go off the rails or like I'm gonna get decapitated or if I raise my hands are gonna like get cut off. Yeah. If we didn't have roller coasters before the 1500s, why the fuck do we have them now?
That's true.
Like why? Because we want adrenaline.
They're kind of fun. Like the Disney ones are fun.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah. Also like state fair stuff. If you could take that shit apart in a day, I am not getting on it. Like what?
But something about it is like,
something
get on it.
No.
I can feel the whole thing shake, but like it's fun because it's like I'm nervous.
Some of them I'll get on. Like if I'm like, oh, if this falls apart and then like I will survive, I'll get on it. But if it's like loop-de-loop, like jump in the track, like fucking no seatbelt, I'm like, no, why would I do that? And you want me to pay to get on that? Like I already paid to get in here. What?
And they take that down and put it apart. Like they put it together in a day. It's just insane.
I'm like, how do you know that that's safe?
I've seen way too many videos of like these like rides like collapsing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh
my god.
Great segue to what's your favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game?
Ooh.
Just because I have to ask.
Mine's I can't remember the name of it, but mine's
I will. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah. It's the one where like you get like cash and you have to like
Oh, Pizzeria Simulator?
The way you knew that so fast.
That's the only one that you
No, yes.
That is a good game. That's one of the hardest games.
It's really hard.
Because it's AI. It's all AI too, like the first one.
Yeah.
There's no like strat that you can do.
The first time I played it was with Aiden and we were trying to beat it, and like
It's a hard game.
It is really hard, and I was like, damn, like either I'm like fucking
Either I'm like really bad at video games or this is really fucking hard.
yeah.
I like the sim part when I'm like buying every shit and I'm like, okay. But then when I get to like the actual Five
the
Nights
one where
at
you
Freddy's
buy
part,
like the utensils and the tables.
yes.
Is it that one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Pizza sim. That game's free.
Is
Fun
it
fact
really?
on Steam, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it on my Mac and then it was like, this is not supported by Mac. And I was like, oh, I guess I won't play this.
I was literally just gonna like search it up.
Pull it up?
later. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately. I really want a gaming PC. So
You should. They're expensive.
know.
Though.
See, and I don't want a laptop. I want like a PC so I can like
Aiden has a
up.
PC.
maybe I can like mooch off of him.
Aiden's gonna come on the next one.
Aiden, yeah.
I
I was
know.
literally thinking about that. I was like, I can't wait till Aiden gets
I
here.
know,
He's gonna be right there.
I know Aiden's gonna be an expert. Yeah, for
Oh my
I can
gosh.
talk to Aiden for like hours, dude.
Me for real. Like, oh my gosh.
It's gonna be crazy. Okay.
Yeah. But my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game is the third one.
Okay.
Just because, like, of how different it was from the first and the second one. And, like, iconic. Because, like, when the third one came out, we all thought that was it. We were like,
Yeah.
this is the end. But now there's, like, fucking 8 games or something. I should know, but I don't.
There's like a shit ton.
Yeah, and, like, the books. And the movie. Fun fact, I
Yay.
rented an entire theater out to watch the Five Nights at Freddy's movie a day before it released in America. Private screening.
So I remember when I posted the pictures of me like pointing to the poster, people were like, "You watched it already?" I'm like, yeah, I saw it before y'all.
This one fucking kid was to one of my other friends that went. She was like talking about how she saw the movie in her class, and this kid was like, "No, you didn't. How could you see it? Because it's not out already." She's like, "Oh, we like had a private screening." He's like, "Well, Jacksepticeye said it wasn't even that good." I was like, "No." He was like, "Markiplier said it wasn't even that good."
Bruh.
First of all, Jacksepticeye said that it wasn't even that good. So get your YouTuber right if you're gonna talk about this. But I was like, I liked it. I thought it was a good movie.
It was okay. Honestly,
It wasn't really horror.
It
but-
wasn't, and it's not to the plot line.
No, it's
But it
not.
was good.
Yeah, like the animatronics. Seeing the animatronics like on the big screen was so like surreal. I almost cried during the fort scene.
Oh my god, it
That
was
was
so
wholesome.
cute.
I see so many people like dog on that scene, like, they would never do that.
Yeah,
but
they
like,
would kill you.
it's a
like,
fucking movie.
Yeah.
like
Let me
do you
enjoy
hate-
it.
Yeah,
Let
like
me enjoy this moment.
thank you.
Yeah.
The scene where he like that girl gets bit in half.
Oh, that
I
is
was
crazy.
In shock.
Like you just see the shadow,
Yeah,
but it's like
I'm like, damn.
don't mess.
And it's supposed to be. Rumor has it that the second movie is more like horror themed than the first one.
Good.
Yeah,
I want to be
so I'm
scared.
excited. Me too. And I want to be like, did I just fucking witness that on the screen? Did I
Yeah.
just see that?
I
You
really
go
want
first.
Okay, my coffee order. Okay,
Yes.
it really depends on like the coffee place though,
Oh, for real.
because okay, obviously recently I haven't been getting a lot of Starbucks, but there's Cafe Diem.
Yes.
I get their dirty chai, their iced dirty chai. Iced dirty
Ooh.
chais are just so good.
They're so good.
Like,
You
I
can't
just
go
love
wrong.
them. No, you can't. And sometimes they put vanilla in it. I'm like,
Oh, okay.
it's so good. It's so good. Or I'll add an extra shot if I'm feeling crazy.
Yes.
Mhm.
Adventurous.
And then I love, like, with my coffee, like, my go-to pastry is always, either a blueberry scone or a cinnamon, like, some type of scone. Either blueberry
Okay.
or, like, cinnamon. Or, like,
I didn't know that scones were like big cookies
yeah,
until
they're-
like recently. I
they're
had one. I
so
was like,
good.
oh,
See,
I can get behind this.
the next time we go to Europe, I want to get more scones.
Yes.
I want to get more scones. I need to get more coffee.
I forget that we're going back to Europe.
I know. We're going to Europe in
2025?
2025.
2025.
Mm-hmm. Be ready.
That's crazy. Be ready. We'll probably, we can put a vlog out if we're
Oh
doing
my
good.
god.
That's
A pod record one in Europe. Europe podcast.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. But okay.
Yeah.
What's yours?
At Cafe Diem, I either get iced chai with oat milk. And then usually if I'm going there, I also get food too. So I get their grilled cheese. Their grilled cheese is really good. And sometimes They'll have a tomato soup.
Oh.
That is also really good. I'll dip the grilled cheese in the tomato soup.
That sounds good.
That's yeah. And then other times I'll get iced matcha with oat. I love oat milk.
Oat milk. I
don't like Starbucks' oat milk, but I love Cafe Diem's oat milk. I don't know what it is.
not Starbucks. Scooters has like the worst.
I don't like
oat
Scooters.
milk.
I just don't like Scooters. Can we
Scooters?
say this on here?
Yeah.
Is this like slander?
No, I mean it's fine.
Okay. Public discourse or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
But oh my god, I used to work at Scooters, and like the oat milk tasted like cardboard, like paper.
That's horrendous.
Like it tasted like a piñata.
Ooh.
It tasted like glue and
yeah.
paper and newspaper. And it's like, ooh.
You want to know what's tragic?
Mm.
I've never had a piñata at my birthday party before.
Stop.
No.
When I was 2, my parents had like a Nemo themed birthday party.
That's so good.
And my twin brother and I were so little. We were so petite. And we were like trying to hit this like Nemo piñata. It was like this big. And we were hitting it.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I would cry.
No, I look back at pictures of it. I'm like, when life was simpler.
For real. I've been thinking about sometimes. Like, I loved being a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I didn't go to school in the town where I live. So I didn't have like a lot of friends in the town that I live. So usually I was like spending my time by myself. But I would like do the most. I had Littlest Pet Shops.
Ooh.
I would play that all the time. I had the hamster and the kangaroo. And the kangaroo was the bully and the hamster was like
the hams.
Yeah, same plot over and over every single time.
Yeah.
Also the Wii. I fuck shit up on the Wii.
Oh, the Wii. My brother and I had the Wii too.
Best gaming console of ever.
Yeah.
Nothing has beaten that
ever.
Like that's when life peaked. And then it all went downhill from there.
It really did. And I remember playing like Mario Kart with like the
wheel.
With the wheel.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't get a phone until like I'm gonna say like 8th grade.
Yeah, I had a flip phone in 4th grade. I ate that shit up.
Honestly,
I had minutes.
What if we bring back like flip phones? Because
Please.
imagine like you're like
that's how you end your fucking cover. You're like arguing. You're like bye.
Fuck you.
That's crazy. And I know they make the smartphone flip phones, but that's not as cool. Like bring back the Nokia.
Yeah.
Get rid of iPhones.
Samsung like brought back the one with like the dual screen.
Yeah,
it's like,
that's kind of cool, but I'm like, where's the OG?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Razor ones.
Oh yes.
BlackBerry.
I also think all the time how like we haven't made any like significant technological like advances in so long.
Which I think is okay.
Yeah, we don't need AI coming
There's
out.
no reason why at this time of age we need AI. Like, oh my god, this is so terrifying because it's like in college
could take over.
They could, and like in college, you can cheat every test, and you like imagine like in 20 years going to your doctor. But like the doctor like cheated with AI through college. It's like, like I'm feeling dizzy. Like I think I might have cancer.
And they're like, no, you're good.
I think you're good. Let me like AI this shit. Like
you're like, what? No,
what?
Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Every time I ask ChatGPT to do something or like any AI, I'm like, please, thank you.
I have a story of something similar of like some dude using his phone when I went to go see the doctor. Like at my home, yes.
That should be illegal.
I think it is. It's so bad. So at my hometown, I went to go to the doctor for XY reason, and the doctor was like a new doctor, and he was like the son of like the OG
Nepo
like
baby.
head doctor who was like really good, and like he was my family doctor at the time.
Okay.
But then we switched over to the new doctor who for some reason, I don't know why we did, but whatever. I went to go like explain what was going on. Oh, it was just like concerns with like hair loss, whatever.
Period.
And then he was like, I was like telling him all these symptoms. I'm like, oh, like I feel like it could be this causing it and this and this and this. And he's like, I don't think so, but here, let me check. Not kidding you. He's like, oh, I'm gonna check. Whips out what looks like his actual iPhone. And he does this, and then he like explains to me. He was like, "Oh, like I just have like a doctor app." I'm like, I'm like, Google.
Google is not a doctor app. Fucking motherfucker puts up WebMD. He's like,
Symptoms
you have
of hair
cancer.
loss.
You have a kidney stone.
Yes, it's like, and my mom
You have
was
tuberculosis.
I have breast cancer. No, but my mom was there too, and she was like, and like she's like like she's not very like she doesn't know a whole lot about like obviously like medical practice, but like she was like smart enough to like understand.
Like,
she was
like
she looked at me, she was like, ¿Qué está haciendo? I'm like, girl, I don't know.
Yeah, like don't ask
me.
I
don't know, please.
Why would you as a doctor do that in front of your patient?
It's insane.
Why wouldn't you leave to be like, okay, let me go run some tests and then do a quick Google in the back and come back?
Before he offered, like, because I did get tests done and stuff like that, but like before he even did that, he like went on the phone to check all these symptoms. And I was like, oh. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Crazy. Okay, so I could have been a doctor.
Oh, then. So what'd you get your degree in? Because it wasn't
tomfoolery
shit. Like what?
A degree in
tomfoolery. Degree in tomfoolery.
A degree in phone usage.
And phone
in Google. I don't know.
You can get like Google certificates and shit. What? To be, like you're proficient in like Google. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, put that shit on your resume.
Yeah, Google.
Or you can get like certified in Excel or whatever, like Microsoft Excel.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know. Put that shit on my resume.
That's actually. I might look into that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Please hit that subscribe button if this feels weird.
Punch that like button and
make sure to hit that subscribe like button. And if we get this 50,000 views, then
I will get. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
See you guys next week.
If you have any topics that you'd like us to yap about, you can leave a comment in the comment section.
Or let us know in person, because most of the people are probably going to be.
Yeah, people that we know.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Well.
Hopefully
we blow up.
No, we will, trust. I'm making a social media. I need to show you.
We need to come up with a name for it.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you like the draft, like the visual draft of what we have so far. Okay.
I feel like we should have like some like quirky way to end it though. Like
what?
That's actually really good. I'm gonna just end it like right there.
What?